Dana White told MMA Junkie today that Conor McGregor told him that after the Floyd Mayweather fight, Conor wants Khabib Nurmagomedov in Russia. Khabib was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson at UFC 209, but was forced to pull out of the fight due to a weight-cutting issue. Dana White goes on to say that that is why Conor McGregor is a superstar. On Saturday, Kevin Lee defeated Michael Chiesa due to a rear naked choke. Referee Mario Yamasaki stopped the fight before Michael Chiesa could tap out. People are saying that the choke was already set in and that there was no way Chiesa could get out of it because he wasn't defending it. Kenny Florian on the Anakin Florian podcast says that Michael Chiesa wasn't defending the choke because he wanted to feel the energy from the choke.
Now we have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in Mario Yamasaki, a guy who is extremely knowledgeable in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, very experienced referee in mixed martial arts. And here he is stopping a choke that isn't finished. Michael Chiesa didn't tap. He didn't go to sleep. Earlier in the night, Justine Kish was in a very deep rear naked choke for a long time. And she was able to power out of it. She was defending. She was trying to fight hands. Michael Chiesa stopped fighting hands for maybe a second or two. And a lot of times during that time, a fighter is trying to feel the position out, right? He's trying to feel the kind of energy that Kevin Lee, in this example, is putting on his neck, or what he's doing to control the lower part of his body. So I think he was trying to feel that out. He was trying to escape. I know that Chiesa mentioned he was actually looking up at the screen at one point, and he has been in that position before. He was in that position against Jim Miller. He was in that position against Joe Lozon. He was able to escape. And I think you got to give the benefit of the doubt in a fighter like that. If that was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament or a submission wrestling tournament, you don't stop the match until the guy goes out or he taps.
Dana White says that George St. Pierre will fight the winner of Tyrone Woodley versus Damian Maia. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Dana went on to say, George and I talked a couple of days ago when he was in Vegas. George is saying that he wants to fight. We'll get this thing figured out. We're talking about Tyrone Woodley and Damian Maia. These two are going to fight soon. That will free up the 170-pound champion for George St. Pierre to return and try to regain his belt. Felice Herrig goes on UFC Unfiltered and expresses her frustrations with Dana White and the UFC due to them not paying her the money that she feels she deserves.
Kylan was 1-2 in the UFC, got finished twice, really didn't do anything prior to the UFC to earn a spot in the UFC. She gets a pay bump. I text Dana White directly. I'm like, why is Kylan Curran getting paid this double my money?
Wow.
I'm like, I've been a veteran in the sport for years. I was on The Ultimate Fighter. I did this, I did that. And I was like, if she gets paid that, I deserve at least that. And he's like, oh, I didn't make that. And I'm like, okay. So I got paid. And then I went out and I just annihilated Kylan in under 2 minutes. So she got paid the same amount of money as I did. I beat her, and she got paid the same amount of money as me.
Floyd Mayweather says that Conor McGregor is going to be pissed when he sees how much money he is making. Tyrone Woodley on TMZ Sports goes on to share the moment he had with Floyd at a club when Floyd called Tyrone the greatest UFC fighter. After that, a guy from TMZ asked Tyrone if Floyd said that he was going to knock Conor McGregor out. Tyrone responded by saying he said Conor is going to be pissed once he sees how much money I'm making. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for daily UFC and MMA news.
Good luck trying to get this fight. So like I said, if you want to beg me for that fight, maybe somewhere along the lines of UFC 300, if you do make that weight, maybe you'll show up and you'll actually make the weight and we'll have a fight. And maybe the fans can see you get that other, that one loss on your record.
This is #1 bullshit.